The D, man.
Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?
Yo, it's your boy D's Media back again with another video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel on the road to 100K. Today we gonna talk about, man, it looked like your boy YFN Lucci, man, just got poked and robbed, man, for his jury. And it looked like that boy Si Nash, man, exposing that 21 got robbed a few years ago. Let's jump straight into it.
Yo, you got kicked at a 404 day. They took your car.
I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Everybody in Atlanta noticed. So it's fitting that on 405 day, you want to start trolling and acting like you finna pull up to Ellenwood. All right, cool. But why didn't you make fun of Luchi for this same? Lucci got his, YFN Lucci got it beat up and had his chain snatched not too long ago.
What you mean? How? How have you? Oh, man.
So why ain't you say nothing then? Why ain't you trolling YFN Lucci? One of the biggest secrets right now is YFN Lucci got his kick and got his goddamn chain taken. By who I ain't gonna say. But trust me, me and up over there, we good. So how you gonna make fun of Gucci getting robbed when Lucci got robbed and you ain't do? I'm trying to understand.
I'm gonna start with 21 Savage first. You know, 21 Savage, I feel like he made himself the forefront in Atlanta when it comes to the street politics, when it comes to the snitching and all of that. So I feel like anytime somebody find anything on his resume that don't look good, they gonna bring it to the light. I have heard of this story, like this was around the story, like around the time, I want to say like when he first started rapping, you know what I'm saying? Because I heard of this story years ago. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no situation that just happened, none of that. This situation was years ago, but it was a situation where I heard that, you know, dudes had took his car and took some jewelry from him and all of that. But I don't think that you want to go to Atlanta, and I don't think that you want to play with them PDE dudes. I don't think you want to play on Bolden Crush. I don't think you want to play with them 4L dudes. I don't think you want to play with Noonie, Savage, none of them dudes, man. In the streets, man, anybody can get robbed. I don't care how tough you is. I don't care if you got 100 people with you. Anybody can get caught slipping. It's about what you do after you get robbed. I never heard of him getting touched or robbed again. So obviously it looked like he must have set an example after that so dudes know not to play with him. Anybody can get robbed. Like you can go to the store and buy a bag of chips. They cheated you right there. All that air they gave you, you just got robbed. You know what I'm saying? You go to the store, a pack of hamburger be $35. You just got robbed. Everybody gonna get robbed or play the fool once in your life, man. It just comes with it. But when you in them streets, how you bounce back determine if dudes gonna keep playing with you. In the streets, everybody gonna get tested. In the streets, everybody gonna take an L. That's what comes with being in the streets. You know what I'm saying? The situation with Lucci, I got to get a little bit more details and I got to see a chain or something like, because I just don't see, I understand that anybody can get touched or anybody can get robbed or anything, but Lucci from what I done seen and from what he displayed, he be rolling real heavy and real deep. So in order for him to get robbed, they would have had to catch him at his mercy. And I just don't see Lucci being in the game and being in the streets of Atlanta and just coming home from this Rico and not riding around in the BP and having an entourage with him. I just never really seen Lucci too much not riding around with an entourage. Now, the one thing that I did think about before I made this video is that sometimes when you home and you in your hometown, you can get comfortable. You know, you might just run to the gas station. You might just pull up to the hood by yourself. So I can understand that if he was in his hometown, it might be a case to where Lucci was caught by himself and he was robbed. I just don't see it, man. I ain't see nobody run to the internet with no jury, nothing. But that also goes to tell you, if he did get robbed, he got robbed by some real thorough dudes. Because I'm trying to tell you, a lot of dudes be getting their chains, watches, and I love you mom chains took. And a lot of dudes taking it straight to the pawn shop. They ain't running to the internet. They need that bread. You know, so everybody ain't a clout chasing person that want internet attention, man. Like a lot of people know that that's a crime, like that's displaying armed robbery. But at the end of the day, I cannot knock Ceddy Nash, man. Ceddy Nash be on point with his information. He gave us the Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Man situation first. I can never call a person a liar and call them cap if they ain't displayed that with their content. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I will give Ceddy Nash, man. And that's why when he drops stuff, that's why the world we check in on it, because he's tapped in with the streets, you know, he's tapped in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I can't take that from Ceddy Nash, you know, and I know he got a lot of sources on the ground, you know. So I feel like, man, and until we prove Ceddy Nash a liar, man, we got to really run with what he say, because he ain't never displayed to us that he lied before. You know, I don't see I mean, everybody can gain content and do content, so I don't see what would make him want to just out the blue make up a lie or a story on 21 Savage or Lucci, you know what I'm saying? So, like I say, anybody can get touched. It's about what you do after you get your chain took. I done seen dudes in the trenches, they got bread, they'll run it back up. I done seen dudes in the trenches, man, they'll line you up after that. So it all depends on what you into, man.
The D, man. Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?